So next type of DNA repair of your double strand break of a particular DNA. So if by means of any agent or by means of any chemical or by means of any radiation, if double strand break is there, okay, so it needs to be repaired as soon as possible, because double strand DNA break is much more harmful to that particular organism. Okay. So if a gene is present or vital gene will be there in that particular region, so that will be hampered. Okay, and that cannot synthesize the particular mRNA, which leads to the formation of a particular protein, and that protein have a vital function in the cell. Okay, and vital phenotypic function in the cell. So that will be hampered. So as soon as possible, this needs to be repaired. Okay. So in that case, there is a certain proteins are there, dimeric protein Ku80 and Ku70. So that will attach to that particular DNA damage site. Okay. So these heterodimer will attach to that particular DNA damage site. So then by means of your DNA protein kinase, okay, and Artemis and XRCC4 and DNA ligase. So, the function of DNA ligase is the last function, or your garnishing. It's a type of garnishing function. Okay, or finishing touch will be given by your DNA ligase. So main important thing is that DNA PKCS and Artemis, and that is your XRCC4. Okay, so this can able to your particular, that is the heterodimer, able to hold it. There will be affinity in between your that is the Ku80 Ku70 heterodimer, and that have a particular affinity, and that will cap the DNA or the broken strand of DNA in a particular certain kind of affinity in a particular distance. Okay, if it will be scattered, then it won't find any, this DNA cannot be joined again. Okay, it may not be, or it might not be joined again, or it cannot have the capability to join again. So this heterodimeric form will have the, that will place the kind of your DNA damage site in a particular distance. Okay. So by means of this can be damaged. This damage can be repaired. Single strand break, there will be a no chance of scattered this damaged part. So by means of your double strand, so each Ku80 Ku70 heterodimer attached to that particular DNA damage site of the fragmented DNA. So individual, that this individual Ku protein is a affinity to one another. So a certain affinity, so that will be possible for the DNA to place in a particular, or if less distance from each other, so that it is can able to rejoin again. Okay, so this DNA protein kinase, okay, in association with your heterodimer, that is Ku80 and Ku70, that will attach to each other. Okay, and that will activate a particular protein, that is the third protein, that is XRCC4. So these have a kind of your interaction between in bit with that of your DNA ligase, and DNA ligase again seals the gap. Okay. So this will again form the phosphodiester bond between the damaged strand. Clear? So next type of DNA damage repair mechanism, that is the SOS response. Okay. So this is the most important, or that is the life saving, or uh, life saving of that particular organism. Okay. So when there will be a heavy DNA damage is there, okay, by means of whatever may be the agent of DNA damage. Okay. So if heavy DNA damage is there, on, or when on your organism undergoes a heavy severe damage, or heavy most of the DNA, or most of the parts of the vital part of the DNA will be damaged. In that case, your uh, this kind of DNA repair mechanism won't work. That is the direct repair DNA mechanism. Next, excision repair mechanism, whether it may be base excision repair or nucleotide excision repair. Next one is your mismatch repair. Okay. Then recombinational type of repair. Then double strand DNA damage repair. Okay. So this is the most important thing or unique type of your DNA repair mechanism. In that particular heavy DNA damage, your previously mentioned, that is your direct DNA repair mechanism, excision repair mechanism, recombinational repair mechanism, mismatch repair mechanism, and double stranded DNA repair mechanism won't work. Okay, so only your SOS response will save the life or save the DNA of that particular organism. So in that particular extreme DNA repair mechanism, okay, so we need to stop the DNA replication. Okay, so I am giving a live example. Okay, so in that particular, if accident is there or what kind of is there, okay, if a patient is undergoing treatment in the ICU, intensive care unit, so in that case there will be a ventilator is there. Okay, so that needs to be uh, normalized. Okay, after your that particular dose or in that intensive care unit, your there will be a proper maintenance of your breathing is there, proper oxygenation is there. Okay, so no vital other activities will be there. Okay, so irrespective of that, we need to, in this type of DNA repair mechanism, if there is a heavy repair mechanism is there, okay, so we need to stop the DNA replication. Okay, so why we need to stop the DNA replication? If DNA replication will be there, so it will form various severe error in the DNA copy, and that copy will be multiplied. Since you have the from the one copy you will getting, we will have the two copies of DNA, and from the two there will be 4 to 8. Since the exponential formation of copy is there, we cannot minimize that error, we cannot eradicate the error. Okay, so for that we need to first stop the DNA replication. Okay, so in that case, heavy DNA repair mechanism, one repressor molecule will bind to that particular, that is the Lex A repressor will bind to the damaged site. Okay, when up to till there is a normal till there is a normal situation not come in the cell. बुझिएला? So so in that case there is a repressor molecule that will bind to that particular DNA damage site. Okay, so by the binding of your DNA damage site, your DNA polymerase cannot move along the that damage site. DNA polymerase cannot move along this side. There won't be any replicated copy. We won't getting the replicated copy of the DNA. So in that case, the DNA replication is stopped for a while. Okay. After the situation is normalized, okay, then so in the by means of any mode of your DNA repair mechanism, okay, once the system or cell is normal in the normal state, so there is a protein is there, RAK protein. Okay, so that particular RAK protein will attach or bind to that particular Lexa repression. After binding to the RAK protein with that of your Lexa repression, that will break the Lexa repression, okay, or destabilize the Lexa repression, and that then your Lexa repression can be removed from the damaged site, and a particular DNA polymerase can move along this the damaged site. Okay, and that DNA polymerase will synthesize the normal copy of the DNA. So this is all about your SOS response. Or this is a main or vital role in case of your heavy DNA damage. If heavy DNA damage will be there, previously mentioned, all the repair mechanism won't be able to repair this DNA. In that case, there must be stop, or there must be a inhibition to that particular DNA polymerase so that it won't form the error copy of the DNA, or it